Obviously, myself, I do not have tickets to the event, so I will be at home ordering it on pay-per-view. But a lot of people, in my generation and coming up, they are growing up with the culture of, if I cannot order an event, I'm simply going to stream it online. And piracy is becoming a big problem. The Fertitta brothers and Dana White are fighting it right now. Is this a winnable fight with piracy? Because it's almost being embedded in the culture right now, and it's something that, I mean, the UFC is definitely taking notice of right now.
Sure it is. Absolutely. I mean, people said that we wouldn't get our sport sanctioned in Ontario, and we did. People say we'll never be able to beat the piracy acts, and we will. It's a matter of if, not a matter of when, not if. And I can tell you that we will have an army of people here, as we do at every single fight, that as soon as it starts, we start our efforts at fighting them and doing our anti-piracy work. And it is an issue that's a big issue, not only for us, but other promoters, other shows, and it's something that we have to defeat, because in the end, it's stealing, and if you're going to steal, then there are ramifications, and as technology grows, so will our ability to fight it.
Last month we had the blockbuster announcement, the UFC purchasing Strikeforce. Scott Coker has mentioned very publicly that Canada is obviously a market they want to penetrate into. How does that affect your job? Will you be overseeing Strikeforce should they be coming into Canada? How does that affect you and potentially working with Scott?
No, I won't be overseeing the Strikeforce activities here. One of the advantages that we think that Zuffa's purchase of Strikeforce provides to Scott and his team is that in different parts of the world, there's an organization there that can be there to support with resources, with local knowledge, with many different things that we can do for them. So we have an office in London, we have an office in Toronto, we have an office in Beijing, and Strikeforce did not have representations in those countries and in those territories. So this is all about providing support to Scott and the work that he's doing, and we look forward to continuing to grow our sport, mixed martial arts, as we work together with them.
Recently, tickets went on sale for Vancouver, UFC 131. It's going to be headlined by Brock Lesnar and Junior Dos Santos. That date had been floated around for a while, but I know you weren't able to confirm it. Well, what were some of the issues dealing with Vancouver and putting off the official announcement of that? Were there any issues heading into that card?
Well, it was year two of a two-year test period that the city of Vancouver embarked upon, and we had some fine-tuning and some specific issues tied to insurance and indemnification that we had to sort out, and it's typical political and governmental red tape and administrative stuff that just needs to get done so that we can have these kinds of events. And we wanted to make sure that everything was completely done and all the I's were dotted and T's crossed before we made any official announcements, and we did. Tickets went on sale last Thursday to the Fight Club. We had great success. There's still a few seats left. Didn't sell out, but we didn't expect to sell out with everything else that's gone on. I mean, the focus is on 129 here in Toronto. There's this hockey team in Vancouver called the Canucks that's having...
They won't be around past round two, in my estimation.
Well, they're having a decent run right now, so pretty good start. They're up 3-0. So, I think we're very confident it'll be a sellout, and it's going to be a great card as well.
And my last question is just any update on Ultimate Fighter Canada? I know that's something you've spoken about. There's clearly enough guys that could fill a show on there. Any update in regards to that?
Nothing more than from our earlier conversations. I've had a couple of conversations with potential producers for that show. We're really trying to get through Toronto and Vancouver before we can really start to focus on a series of initiatives that we've got planned for 2012. One of the things about our sport is that there isn't an off season. So, we need to sort of get through these two events and make sure that they come off without a hitch and provide the great opportunity for our fans to see some great fights. After that, we'll be spending a little bit more time on a Tough Canada, which I think will be a great event, great show.
Well, Tom, on behalf of everyone here at the Fight Network, we wish you all the best heading into UFC 129, and hopefully you can get some sleep afterwards and enjoy the fights. And thanks so much for chatting with us. We look forward to talking to you after the event.
My pleasure, anytime.